Hi everyone, Alan from Newlands Nursery, and we're going to be planting up this lovely Tumbelina hanging basket, and we want to start it nice and early, get a nice lot of leaf growth, because the leaf growth is going to support the amount of flowers that these plants can produce. They are very, very special flowers, very, very special plants. So while I fill this, I'll tell you a little bit about them. So the Tumbelina range is actually bred in the UK, so it's always nice to support a UK breeder. And they are double flowering petunias and double flowering trailing petunias, which is quite unusual, and they just look fantastic. And they will flower and flower and flower, and they will just keep on going. So the first flowers you might even see as early as May, and then they go all the way through the summer. So I filled up this hanging basket, and you could do it with containers as well, but they are traditionally a hanging basket plant. So I've just filled it up, just left it shy. Now this is quite a big basket, so I'm actually going to put 6 plants in here. If you had a smaller one, you go for 3. So somewhat it would depend on what size you're doing. And before I actually plant these up, it's important to say, so I'm doing this nice and early, so get a bit of a head start. We always want to be ahead of the game and get the flowers as early as we can. If you haven't got room to store this in a frost-free place, then what I would do is pot them into a pot like this. This is 9 centimetre pot. Could go 10 centimetres. Second hand doesn't matter, so go for something like that. And then you can put them in the basket at a later date. So I've got 3 different varieties in this collection. So we've got Belinda, we have got Inga, and we have got Diane, which are fantastic double flowering varieties, and actually red, white and blue, so a little bit patriotic as well. So what I'm going to do is put the colours at opposite points. So I know I've got the same colours there. So just push that to the side slightly, just like that. And although actually when these plants start growing, they're going to all grow into each other. It's actually quite nice just to spread the colour around the basket. So I'm just going to plant it just like that. Now I've laid it on the compost first. I don't want to push it in, so I want to make the holes when I plant the container. So what this would do, these plants will start rooting in fairly quickly, and that's why we do it nice and early, because the benefit of that is you get all the growth. And what I want to do is when I'm having a barbecue, the first barbecue of the year, is I want to go outside and enjoy the flowers. You don't want to be sitting looking at this basket waiting for it to grow. So if you get it planted nice and early, that really, really helps. And like I said, if you haven't got space, it's going to grow a lot quicker if you potted these plug plants into a 9 centimetre or a 10 centimetre pot first and then got it growing. So it's as simple as that. You'll notice I didn't press the compost down. We don't want to compact the compost. Now this I'm going to put in a conservatory, somewhere like that. Obviously I'm, as you can see, very lucky, got a nice heated greenhouse. So if you've got that, that's great, but in a conservatory works perfectly fine. And a lot of people have got rooms where they're getting a nice lot of light in there. So we want to get a nice lot of leaf growth, get it growing, and that's going to turn into loads and loads of flowers. So all's left to do, of course, is give it a nice, good water. And this is a fantastic basket. It's going to look really, really good. We spent a lot of last summer going around looking at all the new varieties, and these really did stand out. These Tumbelinas, these petunias that trail over and produce double flowers, because they just look fantastic. So you're really going to enjoy this. Any questions at all, obviously get in contact. We're here to help.